Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.
For years and years and years, I was building my business and I didn't have these two fundamental things in place, okay? So if that was me, I'm guessing it was probably you as well, okay? But we're gonna draw a line today, if you haven't already, and say from this moment on, you're not gonna be one of those people, you're gonna be one of those people that have these things in place because they're critical to your success. The first one is having a clear and a written vision of what you're trying to create in your business. And the second thing is, what are you going to do, not in the next 5 years or the next 3 years or the next 12 months, what are you going to do in the next 90 days? The vision is one that comes from, your head and your heart, okay? Got to be linked together. The vision of the business determines the vitality of the business. The way to influence somebody is to find out what they want, what's important to them, and then say to them, if you do what I need you to do, you're in turn gonna get what you want, okay? So you basically find out what people want first, and then you show them by doing what you want, they'll in turn get what they want. People wanna follow somebody that knows where they're going, okay? People get inspired when they hear certainty in someone's voice. People get inspired when they see somebody that's thinking beyond themselves. Sometimes being an overachiever, trying to do too much, not finishing anything, is it's a major weakness. And if you ever get overwhelmed, if you ever get confused, if you're ever not too sure what to do next, pull out your 90-day action plan and do something on that list. That's it. Okay? I hear a lot of people talking about overwhelm. What is the next thing you need to do, and do it? And overwhelm will soon start to disappear. Just do something. Just start taking some action, okay? Not a random action, purpose action, which is based on your 90-day action plan, and sooner or later you'll move through that state because it's just a state, and you'll start getting on with it. And what happens is that starts to create momentum, okay? And it's much easier to climb when you're climbing as opposed to, staying and stopping, for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, because then you get sore and you get tired and you start sliding back down, okay? So your job, the faster you do this, the more momentum you create, the easier it becomes. The first thing that what we would suggest that you do, and you don't have to do this, but I'm going to throw out the invitation for you to find somebody within the Business Blueprint community that you can link up with, and we call this person an accountability buddy. Being accountable to someone, your chances of you actually implementing are improved tenfold, because that's the problem with most business owners is where everyone's accountable to us, but who are we accountable to? Nobody.
Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.